Hello, my name's Lucy. I'm the maker behind My Little Bea Jewellery. I make silver, brass and copper jewellery inspired by nature, mainly bees, the sea, stars and moons, sunflowers, leaves, things like that, anything that kind of captures my attention. And I form metal based on what I'm inspired by. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make some of these little heart stud earrings. So to make the heart earrings, you need a couple pieces of 7cm long 0.8mm silver wire. I've just cut them down already. You need some pliers, so you either get round nose ones, or I sometimes use these ones if I want a different size sort of roundness of each heart shape. Also got some wire snippers, just some simple sanding paper. I use a little needle file, but any file is okay. And then I do use little polishing papers, Kernowcraft polishing papers, to shine it up once it's finished. So first thing you want to do is you want to get about 1 centimetre in from the edge of the wire. Get your pliers and then just bend and make a right angle like that. Have the wire facing away from you, so like that. And then pop the pliers so that they're basically flush with the earring post. If you can see that, like that. And then you want to bend it underneath and over the top. So it kind of creates a little loop like that. But you can see the earring post there. It's a little loop like that. And then you want to sort of, I'd say, go about 0.5 centimetre away from the loop and bend it round, and that creates 1/2 of the heart. And then you want to come down to the bottom of the heart, about halfway down, so it's sort of in line with the little swirly bit. Bend that so it creates a little V shape, and then you want it again sort of in line with this swirly bit there as well. You want to get about halfway there and then maybe a little bit closer. And then you want to bend the wire over that and then tuck it in. So the whole point of them is they're supposed to be wonky. And these are particularly wonky actually. But you can kind of manipulate the wire how you want to. But you can kind of see a little heart like that. So I'll try and do the other ones. I sometimes make quite a few of them if I am not so happy with the shape, and that one's possibly a little bit too wonky for me. So let's try the other one. So just going to do the other wire. So again, about 1 centimetre in, make that right angle. Then we line up the pliers so that the wire is sort of sticking out, and then you've got the little post coming down there. And then you want to bend the wire around the plier so you create that little loop there. And then you go about just less than 1 centimetre, I think, away from the loop, maybe even closer, because it's deceptive actually how big this bump is. So it goes around like that, so you get first bump of the heart. And then you come down to the bottom, usually about where the loop is, like that. And then you bend that up, so like that. And you can see you've got that excess wire. So basically we just want to bend that bit over. So we're going to bend that over. Now that's kind of in principle the shape, but I feel it's a bit angular. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab these actually and just sort of soften those bumps. So the curves are a little bit more kind of heart shapey rather than too severe and too sharp, and a little bit softer. After all, these are wonky hearts. So there you see it's just a little bit softer. Pretty cute though. So I've got a little bit of excess wire sticking out over here. So I just get my wire cutters and I just snip that extra bit off. There you go. So that's nice and tidy now. And I might just tighten that loop a bit as well, just so it's all kind of come together quite nicely. So you can kind of see A cute little stud. And then the post is a little bit sharp at the moment, so that's why we need our needle file, or file. And then I just file the end of this, so it's nice and smooth. Take all the burrs off, straighten that out a bit actually, I've bent it about there. There we go. And then get some sandpaper and just finish off, just soften that up. Just the end of the earring post. So you don't want to touch the wire of the heart because you don't want to make any marks on it. So this is what's so brilliant about this, is that you don't have to sand or do anything to that to take any marks off it. It's just as it is. So then what I do is just grab the polishing papers, and I tend not to use all of them, just use a few, just to give it some shine. And if you're doing a lot of them, you can obviously tumble them, that's quicker. And I would do if I was doing quite a few of them, but for now I just need to shine them up. There's a little one there, and there's the other one that I did. So you can kind of see that they'll always be ever so slightly different. This one's quite different. I wonder if I can adapt it a little bit. So you can kind of see you can manipulate the wire a little bit to make it into more of a shape that you want. I think that earring post might be a little bit long. So if it is, don't be afraid to just snip off the end of that. And I just need to file it again, that's all. And here they are, these cute little heart studs. So here we go, they're finished, little cute little heart earring studs. So everything I use today you can get from the Kernowcraft website and get making your own pair. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at My Little Bea Jewellery. It'd be lovely to see you and come and say hi. Thank you for watching. Bye.